Yo, what's poppin'? We back, fam, with some Stranger of Paradise. And let's just go ahead and kick it real quick, right? To anybody who doesn't know what kind of game this is, or you've never heard of it, it's like if Neo, Dark Souls, and Sekiro had a Final Fantasy love baby. And it's not bad either. Like it's really good. Like it's really good. It's one of those types of games where you can farm it out, just play it, enjoy it, build your character up. There's like 30 classes in just the vanilla alone. So I mean, honestly, I would check it out. If you like difficulty, check it out. It's really fun. Um, but putting that aside, there's a couple things that I wanted to kind of like notate, talk about, right? Uh, so one of the things that Square did with this game was after everybody already like bought it, they dropped a season pass. Now, I don't know if the season pass was given to people who purchased the deluxe edition, because I have the standard. Because when it was purchased, we kind of didn't see any point of getting a deluxe edition since there was no season pass. Now, the season pass was introduced later, right? And in order to get the DLC, you need to get the season pass. So currently, I don't have the season pass or the DLC. So what you're going to see in the background is just basic vanilla gameplay. Um, but in doing so, it kind of, if they didn't give us the season pass, then what that basically made people do is it made them pay for the season pass, right? Which, if you're on PlayStation currently, the, you can buy the digital deluxe version of this game for $25 right now, and that's the digital deluxe, brand new, okay, digital copy, and it comes with a season pass. So there's people who bought the bought this game, right, full on, and then had to pay like 25 bones or whatever for the season pass. So they paid like $75 for the game if they bought this game as base. No, let's see, about 60. They spent about $85 on this game if you got the base, just the regular base game. And I don't even know how much the digital deluxe was, but then you just tack on an extra 25. So that's what people paid for this. And now there's people actually paying $25 for it and getting the complete combo. And I mean, to me that's kind of fucked up. To me that's kind of fucked up. But, you know, it's marketing, I guess. That was one thing I wanted to talk about, right? Because if we would have known that there was a season pass, or if the season pass would have been implemented like way earlier into the game's release, I mean, maybe I would have been able to get it back when I had the funding before I had to like take care of like priorities and switching between careers and such. Um, Maybe I would have been able to buy it, right? Like I would have been able to like pick it up, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would have been happy, to maybe upgrade to a deluxe edition, since usually deluxe editions come with the season passes. But again, like I said, it's marketing. You know, some people will be like, "Oh well, it's just $25," but to some other people, who aren't trying to like flaunt like they have fucking expendable money, $25 is $25, my dude. Like, $25, especially nowadays, like $25 is like gas, or food, or bills and such. So, you know, and I'm not. Before somebody goes into the comments and like, I don't know what you're paying $25 for in bills. I'm talking about $25 towards like bills, utilities, unless you like don't know what that is. But that's besides the point. That's off topic. Anyway, that $25 would go to something else. You feel me? But now, like, you look at the comparison. The game hasn't been out that long. It's been out for what, like 6 months, roughly 6 months, and you can get the deluxe edition for $25 now, along with the season pass. That roughly was like if we do normal season pass and digital deluxes, that's around $125, and you're getting it for like $100 off now, full combo, and that's also with upcoming DLC. So, I highly suggest grabbing it now while it's there, because that's a fucking steal. Um, and especially since Sony has a thing with like selling games for full price even after they've been out for like 18 years. But that's besides the point. Anyway, um, another thing, I want to touch base on. This game is great, has been great. It's been updated. We've seen it get updated. It's been updated with all of its content. And here's one thing that I've never understood. Right? When you're playing alone, you have the AI. Okay? So you have this AI, and if you go down, okay, because this game has difficulty to it, right? If you go down, the AI will not pick you up at all, okay? Like, at all, okay? So, but you can pick them up. But if you play co-op, your co-op partners can pick you up. No, like, I would be okay with whatever. That's fine. But here's my major drawback, right? Is I'd be fine if the AI, they didn't pick you up, that's fine. But if they were actually like, if they did their part, okay, okay, if they actually like did their part and played their roles and such, maybe I wouldn't have such an issue, right? But the AI, I'll even go ahead and pop up what I'm talking about in the background because this is all pre-rolled. Um, you could be level 99 on your AI's job, and when you get into the game, they have no clue what the fuck they're doing. They are about as brain dead as it gets, and that's sad. Let's be real. That is sad. Okay. I I don't know. I really don't know. Like the AI in this game. Granted, you have to like tell them how to maneuver. So Which, to me, I don't see why bother having the command to say, hey, do things. Like, I think they should just do things. Or maybe, like, see how they're lit up purple, right? And they have a little counter. Why not just get rid of that whole thing? Or have that for, like, you know, wanting them to go all in on attack. You know, have them actually play their roles. Like, do stuff the right way. I don't. Maybe I'm just asking too much. I'm a Final Fantasy 12 player, and I come from a Gambit system that we had back on Final Fantasy 12, and coming from the Gambit system and seeing the evolution of the AI has just been a laughing stock. Give me the Gambit system back. Let me program the AI how I want them to react again. And there you go. And that's all you have to do. Just give us control back. But outside the negatives, I want to touch base on one more thing. One thing I am so glad that they did, and this was an implementation that I noticed carried over from, I guess, DLC drop, right? They made it to where you can now use shards to upgrade your gear. And what was pissing me off originally was on Chaos difficulty, you would go in, you'd run a 300, and it would only drop like 290, 294, 295s, and so forth, so forth. But now, you know, you don't have to worry about randomly not getting 300s and having to go in there or whatever the cap is now, right? You don't have to worry about that anymore. Now you can just go to the smithy, boop, pop it up as long as you have the shards, and you're good. Level up all your gear. So if you find that perfect piece, that perfect piece, you can carry it all the way up. And that's a huge quality of life. Like, I really like that. Not gonna lie. I really like that. But I didn't want to do too long of a video. I just wanted to, like, kind of touch base on a couple of different things. Um, Honestly, I love this game. I really do. Maybe one day when I have the extra funds, I'll dive in and I'll pick up the DLC. Especially since supposedly we have like a new DLC coming out soon in the future. So maybe I'll go ahead and I'll do that. Um, I don't know yet. I right now just now that I got all my vanilla classes to 99, it's kind of just kind of a grind, I guess, where I'm just trying to like look for gear. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out, see what's going on. I've seen some videos. Looks like it's a lot of fun. Looks like the new classes and stuff like that looks really cool. Um, who knows? Maybe if I'm able to, I'll see what I can do, and I'll pick up the season pass. And I'll see what's going on with it, and we'll dive into a little bit of content then. But for now, I'm not going to make this too long of a video. Normally I make these like 40-minute long videos. Not so much. Like I said, I just wanted to touch base on a couple of things. This game is phenomenal. Honestly, if you haven't played it, I highly suggest picking up the demo, trying the demo out, because if you do enjoy the demo, all your progress from the demo carries over. So, like, when I got this game, I had over 80 hours just pent into the demo to where I had everything maxed out, and I was just kind of like waiting to purchase the game so I could just transfer it over and just go. But, you know, I highly suggest it. If you do go into it and you're expecting it to be Souls-ish, even though I mentioned early on in the video that it's got a lot of like Souls aspects to it. It does, and it doesn't. It's more or less that the game itself is relentless. It doesn't hold your hand at all. And if you're trying to do late game content, you need to have like your builds right. If you do not have your builds right and you are not like and you're not versed in the class that you're playing and you're not versed in the build that you're playing, bosses will juggle you so hard. And I have footage over on my Twitch channel. If you date my VODs back a couple days from the release of this video, I was trying to unlock the last little bit that I needed. I needed 3 classes to get to 99 to have 99 across all vanilla. And I had to fight the final boss. Okay, the final boss of the game. By the way, don't go over there if you don't want spoilers. Anyway, and well, I think the stream was up for 5 hours. Out of that 5 hours, 4 hours was just me fighting the final boss and dying over and over again. Partially complaining like a little bitch, but I did it. I did do it, and yeah. So there is that. If you want to look towards that, drop me a follow over on Twitch too. I do stream over there. I'm also going to be streaming over here on YouTube as well. You guys that do follow the channel are awesome, and I don't want to make you make a Twitch account in order to just follow me over there, come check out the streams. So I'm going to start doing some transitions. I'm going to start coming back and forth, doing some streams over here, do some over there. You know, I am affiliate over on Twitch, and I am not a partner or whatever over here on YouTube. So, you know, I still gotta do what I can over on that channel, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. Drop a follow, and when I go live, come hang out. Gets lonely and boring when I don't have anybody to talk to in chat. Come welcome me to my streaming over here on YouTube. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a cold. So I'm going to go. I'm going to drink this coffee. Go take a cough drop. And yeah, it's your boy.